Hello, welcome to this stream. This tutorial I'm gonna teach you how to make a Twirl morph in After Effects. So I'm gonna make this effect with some text layers. So first I'm gonna create this and type Twirl, center it, duplicate and change this to morph. There you have it. So to make this morph, we're going to add the effect Twirl. There you go. And basically it makes what the name says. It twists the layer. So you can also change the radius of the twirl, so it grabs less layer or it grabs like more layer in a circular way. So first we're going to make a keyframe here for angle. First, before that, you have to make sure the radius covers your entire layer. So for me, this is 24. Okay, so make a keyframe for angle at 0, then go forward, and let's make one full rotation. So make one here. And now we have this animation. Like that. You can also increase a little bit the radius to have more movement. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring this another layer a little forward here. It will appear here, and this other layer will disappear here. So let's trim this other layer with Ctrl+Shift+D and delete this other part. Okay, so we're going to add another twirl effect to this layer. And this time we're going to start with a negative rotation. So this ends in one full rotation. So this will start in one negative full rotation. Now go forward and decrease this to 0. So now we'll have this. And now let's modify the keyframes. So easy is all the keyframes. And now go to the graph editor. Select one keyframe, go to the graph editor, and move this handle to 100%, and then move this to 0. Make the same thing with this other layer. Move now this handle to 100% and this to 0. And now the motion will be like more. It will be like smoother. There you have it. And to add a little more blend between these two layers, we're going to add a null layer. So press Ctrl+Alt+Shift+Y to create a null layer. And we're going to add a rotation for both layers. So first we have to parent these both layers to the null. So select here the parent pick whip and select the null. And let's rename the null to rotation, because we are going to use the rotation of the null. Press R to modify the rotation. And make a keyframe here at the beginning, go to the end, and increase the rotation to 1. You will see if we modify the rotation, it will change for these layers that are parents to the null. So once we have made this, select both keyframe and eases with F9. Now go to the graph editor and let's move these handles a little bit closer to the center. I think 80% in influence is good. Try to match that number on both sides. 80% here. And now we'll have this. Oh, sorry, I forgot about something. So go to the graph editor and you have to make sure that the peak of this curve is at the center of the transition between one layer to another. So go to the graph editor and move the keyframe at the end, holding shift, until the peak is here at the center. Something like this, let's see. Okay. So now it blends like smoother this animation. Okay, so another thing we can do to improve this is to add a little overshoot to this morph at the end. So move a little forward and make a keyframe for angle. And now go here to this keyframe, that it was the last keyframe, and let's increase a little the angle, something like this, and move this keyframe further away. So now let's see, and now we have a little overshoot. So you can move this even further away. There you go. And also let's modify here the graph editor. Move this handle a little bit to the left side. Okay, now it looks good. So the last thing to complete this morph is to select both text layers, and let's add a motion blur. So select here the motion blur, and this will help blend the whole morph transition. And here is the effect done. You can download this project file in the description down below, and I'll see you